and so the initial pushback, as I mentioned, was basically a blackout of news about this, wiping the internet, memory holding, a stonewalling from Pfizer that then there was a subsequent drop in deployment, apparently, of a swarm of trolls, bots, and disruptors that pushed the narrative that this was fake. It was a deep fake, that the gentleman didn't even exist, that he wasn't an MD, he wasn't a Pfizer employee. Unfortunately, that all ran into the reality of another Pfizer employee, whistleblower, providing organizational charts from Pfizer that clearly demonstrated the gentleman was what he was. And a number of people had already done screen grabs of, they sent them to me. I could fully dox the gentleman. I have his email addresses, his phone numbers, his address, everything else. People sent to me. I just chose not to out of, a commitment to ethics and doxing. But the gentleman's absolutely real. And then O'Keefe ran a second video the following day in which he had personally, because at this point the gentleman doesn't necessarily know that he's been filmed, and O'Keefe confronts him with camera in public in a New York eatery of some kind, New York City, and unfortunately this gentleman who's like 4 years out of graduating medical school, I can't wrap my head around how you become a global director of RNA vaccines 4 years out of medical school with no formal training in science, but there it is. And O'Keefe confronts him, and the gentleman, unfortunately, just nobody ends up looking good. The gentleman becomes kind of violent, starts complaining that he's surrounded by white people, calls the police. It's just a whole bunch of stereotypic behavior comes out that's amazing to watch. And then the following day, Pfizer drops a press release. That's Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern U.S. So, I saw people chatting on the internet. Oh, they must have been working really hard all day long to put out that press release. I'm like, come on, guys. This is classic strategy if you want to avoid a hit on Wall Street and in the media. As you know, I think you used to work on Wall Street. You drop the bad news late Friday, and that gives the street a couple days to process that and kind of get over it. And it also kind of buries the news because you're avoiding the 5-day work week primetime broadcasts. So that's kind of the context. It was amazing to me as a demonstration of the power of Pfizer to control the narrative and completely control corporate media globally. As well as their ability to promptly wipe the web and to deploy what's really fifth-generation warfare tactics, including bots, trolls, disruptor agents, etc., on virtually all social media channels simultaneously. It was an amazing demonstration of modern spin control by clearly a sophisticated press office and operation within Pfizer. Unfortunately, I think that we'll see how that plays out.
Yeah,
in terms of whether they'll be held accountable for the actual actions that occurred.
So Jim Rickards has just recorded a video that's not available to anyone in the public, and he's going to be talking about how this upcoming recession is going to be fast, it's going to be bloody, it's going to be nasty. But at the same time, he's going to show you how you can position yourself to profit from all of this chaos. Now, we've made this video only available to our viewers. Go to londonreal.tv/Jim. Watch that immediately. I can't say enough good things about Jim Rickards. He understands the global economic system better than any guest I've ever had on London Real. His predictions are almost uncannily true, and you can learn how to profit from his vision, from his expertise, and his understanding of economics. So go to londonreal.tv/Jim or click the link below. It's an excellent, excellent look on what's going to happen in the future and how you can position yourself to profit from that. Jim is one of the best in the business, one of my favorite guests on London Real, and he's very, very good at predicting the future and showing us all to profit from it. So click the link, and I hope you enjoy. Hey, it's Brian Rose, founder of the DeFi Academy. I've told you my 4-week crypto bootcamp is amazing, but don't take my word for it. This is what my students are saying.
The DeFi Academy was an amazing experience for me. It took me totally out of my comfort zone.
In this course, I was challenged, I was held accountable, and pushed to do things that honestly weren't always easy.
It's been phenomenal, and I can't believe we're already up on our 4 weeks. It has flown by.
Going through this DeFi accelerator by far was one of the best courses I've taken.
You do this course, you really get into the nitty-gritty of the activities that will make you comfortable with decentralized finance.
Thank you so much to Brian and everyone at London Real and the DeFi Academy for even putting together an amazing course like this.
Anybody else that wants to do it, please sign up. It is well worth the money.